Believe it or not, it's actually been one of the weakest stretches for stocks this year. The Dow's down just about 1% from its recent highs. And today, legendary investor Bill Gross chiming in, tweeting a short while ago, quote, confirming last week's call of stock market top, central bank liquidity fading. Do your next guests agree? Joining us, Tyler Vernon of Biltmore Capital Advisors and Doug McKay of Broadleaf Partners. Tyler, first to you. Bill Gross, obviously more of a bond guy, but talks about the stock market, saying he thinks the top in U.S. stocks is in. Do you agree?
No, I think he's wrong. I mean, he's a bond guy, right? But all due respect to Bill Gross. I think at this point, we expect a short-term pullback. Look, earnings season is done. I think there's going to be a lot of focus on the political events that are going on, geopolitical events, what's going on in Congress. So I do think we're finally going to see this 3% pullback that we've been waiting for so long. But at the end of the day, there's a lot of cash out. I think people are waiting for opportunities to get into the market. There's resilience with earnings season. We just got done. 75% of companies have beat earnings estimates. We're having a very resilient consumer. We have holiday season coming abroad us.
That middle point you make, sorry to interrupt, is there still a lot of cash on the sidelines, Tyler? Because we hear that cash levels may be running low because everybody's already invested their money.
Bank of America Merrill Lynch most recent fund manager survey, so the cash levels are actually the lowest since 2013, October 2013.
But they were still high. Look, as a money management firm, we have clients that bring money to us, right? And they want us to get invested. We have people that have been waiting for pullbacks literally for years, right? We try to get them invested. It's not the right thing to do. But I know we have a lot of clients, and I think people, retail investors all over the place are sitting on lots of cash. And in addition to this, if we get some type of tax stimulus through, specifically in the form of a fiscal stimulus, or if we can repatriate any kind of cash, even if it's $500 billion out of the $3 trillion that's there, I think we're going to see an amazing amount of buybacks and special dividends that come into the market.
Doug, what do you think, and what should I do?
I would echo similar comments. I find the tweet from Bill Gross probably convenient. It's right at the end of earnings season. Let's not forget how great Apple's quarter was just 2-3 weeks ago, and how we were talking about the Apple X, Apple 10 or X, whatever you want to call it, iPhone X, being off the chart. I think investors need to have a sell discipline. They need to apply that prudently. But with regards to the economy, slow growth, in my opinion, for as far as the eyes can see, whether Congress does tax cuts or not. And I think you want to stick to the companies that can grow regardless of the economy.
A year from now, will the U.S. market be flat, a little higher, higher by double digits, lower? What do you think?
I think it'll be still higher, potentially by double digits. Kind of reminds me of the 1996 to 2000 frame. It feels like we're kind of, getting some animal spirits in the market just starting. You've got a president who potentially is much more favorable to capitalism. But it's only been, a year, and we haven't seen any policy yet. So to really get a bubble, whether it was the tech bubble, which I lived through on the front cover of Barron's, or the housing bubble, you have to have money really chasing returns. And I don't sense that we've had some sort of animal spirits really in any area of the economy too much. So I still think we'll have a pretty good market returns year, 2 year, 3 years out.
Just quickly, Tyler Vernon, the thing that worries you most right now, I know you're optimistic, but if you had to worry about something, it would be what?
I think what worries me most is investors finally realizing that the debt that we are in and the rest of the world is in becomes a real threat. It is a threat, but we have to wait until markets realize that it's a threat.
He's really worried about sitting on a desk with another guy named Tyler.
I know. Why does this happen?
I don't know. It's just great, though. You got a 2 out of 4.
You were good for your generation. You don't see too many Tylers in your generation.
It's
a popular name now. We're popular guys.
All right, don't suck up to Tyler Matheson. He's got enough going on. Tyler Vernon, thanks for your last appearance on CNBC. Also, Doug McKay of Broadleaf Partners, guys. Thank you very much.
Thank you.